Hello, this is a quick look at the Lego City Farmers Market van set. I bought this for $45 US. That's its standard suggested retail price in the United States. And interestingly, it comes with 3 minifigures, and the van is not necessarily the biggest deal here. So I think this over here is. So let's get right into the farm segment. Honestly, it's more like a community garden than a farm, but you can see it representing a bit of a farm. The way that it's designed, you actually have some Technic pin holes here, and this can be extended. So if you get multiple of the set, you can continue to add these together. And also the end bit comes off as its own thing. So this can be posed separately, although it does want to fall forward. So that's not the best setup there. I will also point out that the way these crates are done is compatible with the forklift in the grocery store set. This has some produce in it, some fresh produce with the 2 colors of apples, pumpkin, carrot. Took that out of the hand of one of the minifigures, and a banana in there. Banana probably does not come from this farm. And there's also this small crate that comes with some small, I believe these are intended to represent chilies or peppers, fresh harvested peppers of slightly different ages and stages of ripeness. You get this shovel here as well. There's also a pitchfork that you saw in the hand of one of the minifigures. So that's it for the tools. The green colored watering pail, watering can. We've had that before. A little pump over here to represent just a small groundwater pump. Comes with the rabbit there in just a regular plain light gray color with the standard style of printing on it. And then this has nothing in it at the moment. You can use that for harvesting. There is a slight little action feature in here. Don't worry about that right there. It's just the slight looseness of the Technic pins, because these are the ones that have no friction in them. That's fine. But look at this. You've got a couple things that are sprouted here. Well, now you've got a carrot ready, ready to harvest. And here's another one over here. It's a really obvious and simple feature, but it's kind of nice. The set is made for kids age 5 and up. So here's where the peppers come from. This is intended to be a pepper plant. Grapevine over here with the grapes hanging upside down is good. And the new corn mold for 2022, which is fantastic. Surprisingly, the lime green and the bright green colors actually go together pretty well, and that corn needs to continue to be made for a long, long time. They also need to make it with white as the accent color, so white kernels to make white corn. Also new for 2022, as you see, is this stem piece. It is a single part, which is the height of a brick, and you have you see these are upside down. These are also upside down. These are right side up. So for each one, you have the height of a brick, extends out the width of 2 bricks. The center is connected with, if you're not familiar with these, it's connected with just bars. So you got a little bit of bar sticking up, and there's an anti-bar on the underside that will accept one of those, and then just the stud right there. And that's it. It's really simple. These are, again, bright green in color. They work with the candlestick pieces when you want to get more height. And then you can just stick, when you have it upside down, you can stick one of these little sprout pieces on top. And that's just it for this. The van or truck has that very familiar by now Lego City light commercial truck design. The nose has been done almost exactly like that, many times up to this point, almost exactly. And this would, of course, make a very easy conversion over to a food truck. You practically don't have to do anything. You got the big carrot up on top, which is nice. Any of the decorations you see here are done with stickers. There aren't too many stickers in the set. Really good access from the back thanks to the relatively new double door setup. That's the 1x6 base. You can put one of the large crates back here, and the small one that had the chilies in it can be placed on the inside right there on that jumper. This is where people would come up. So first of all, you got the door here. This pops up so you can put a single person in there. Not the greatest interior for the front, but it doesn't need to be. You just need to be able to put a person in there. But this is where a customer would come up and they would place an order. I think the menu needs to be updated a little bit. It's missing some things, but oh wow, that was a really squeaky sound. Sorry about that, but yeah, person would be standing in there and would be able to provide service to him. You also have easy access for us as huge figures to get in from this side, so you can place that minifigure in there. You can place the food items, the vegetables and such in there. You've got a little register, coin that's been collected, and that's it. This, interestingly, is not designed to have the roof easily removed. You can remove it, but you can see it's all fully attached and it's trying to kind of tear things apart. It's really a lot easier to access this with that roof removed, but it's not the play that they went for in this case. I do appreciate that they use some suggestion of window back here at the back of the cab, although it is a little bit low. But yeah, this is pretty straightforward, but you can easily imagine converting this around a little bit. Move this back and opening it up to make it into any kind of food truck, or you can sell flowers out of this. You can sell just about anything. Just a quick look at the 3 minifigures in the set. Nice new print here on the left. Nice new print here in the middle. That's an existing print. The white is not that great. Definitely needs to be more opaque, because if you compare it to actual white, like this over here, well, that's almost pink, like a grayish pink. But yeah, pretty straightforward figures. The graphic design style is pretty consistent through here. Not my favorite, not the most high level, most advanced graphic design style that Lego uses for their torso prints. You know, they definitely can get more detail in there, and they can have a suggestion of depth and shading. That's what I personally prefer, but as long as they're consistent, I think that's the most important thing, at least outside of the licensed line. So I just see only one of these has an alternate face. Finally, these are the leftover pieces, and there were exactly 3 stickers in the set, and the sticker sheet looked like that. This is a good 5+ set with a lot of good elements in it, good figures, good subject in general, a lot of reusability of the core thing here. The only thing I can complain about is the price, really, of $45 US, because a year or two ago, it's not that long ago, this van right here would have been a $20 set with 2 minifigures and maybe something else as well. So I'm gonna be generous to Lego. I'm gonna say that this should be a maximum of $35 US today in 2022 conditions. Interestingly, it is as of the time of the recording of this video, subject to change. It is $30 US in Germany. 30 euros in Germany, which is like $31, $32 US equivalent, and is 25 British pounds in the UK, which I think is something in the range of $35 US roughly. So yeah, some adjustments need to be made, and the adjustments that need to be made are not on the European side in the upward direction. They're over here in the downward direction. So this should be purchased on sale, I believe, and if you can get it for 30 to 35 at the most, then I think you're getting a good deal. 45 does not feel good to me, but otherwise the design is just fine. So there you go. Those are my thoughts. Thank you for watching. I'll talk to you again soon.